Hello, welcome to Vlogmas. I'll tell you right now, I'm kind of going to do a softball version of it today. Because the last couple days have been kind of intense for me. Oh no. It's already put together. Huh. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, this one's already put together too. I broke apart. What's up with this puzzle, my lord? That one's put together, and I think it goes like this. You even seeing this? Yeah, my softball for today, because some of them are really intense and some of them are really not. The softball is, how is my cat doing? Because for a long time, when I was making videos, I was basically taking my cats for a walk and talking while I was walking. And so some people got very sort of invested in my cats. And I think some people actually watch the videos to see the cats and hear about the cats and not to do with the topics that I am. Anyway, so here's what's going on with my cats. The beginning of the year I had 4 cats and now I have 1. Because sad news, I'm sure you saw, well, okay, this is me assuming that anybody pays attention. But 2 of my cats died in the early parts of the year. That was Pansy and then Perry, which was a massive shock to my system. I'm completely off board. Which way should I go? Like that. That was that. And then my son has his own apartment and he got pretty stabilized, and I think I'm making terrible shadows. Sorry. Let's see if I can do something about that. You know what? It's probably been terrible shadows the entire time, and I just never noticed. Because I'm really bad at this. Anyway, technically Percy was his cat anyway. It was given to him as a Christmas gift. So since he was stable and he got approval at the place he's staying, he took Percy back, and they've been doing good. So I'm left now, and I did have 5 cats, but Pix died a few years, 3 years ago, I think. It's almost 3 years. Poor little Pixie. Anyway, if they come in 3s, I've gotten the 3s because I had 3 cats die of kidney failure. I can't see at all what's going on with this puzzle. This is really sad. But the cat I have now, that's not it, is Poppy. And so while I really screw up this puzzle, because I can't seem to see anything that makes any kind of sense with it, anyway, yeah, so Poppy is doing extremely well. He is very lonely though, to the point where I keep sort of looking to see if there's any other cats at the shelter might have that would be a good fit with him. But I would sort of go for elderly cats. I mean, mostly because those are hard to get adopted out. People don't want them. So I, think it would be a good thing to try to help them. Um, but every time I look into it, and they do have cats that are elderly, they all say that they want them to be in a single cat home because, you know, they're basically finding that the cats are not really social with other cats and would fight. And who wants to have fighting cats in the house? Not me. Geez, not like I had Pansy for years. No, not at all. Never gonna get these. It's really bad. Anyway, so I actually just took Poppy to the vet yesterday, and I haven't really been paying that much attention to him, which is terrible. But when the other ones have been so sick, is this even on the board still? You know, I mean, he's just going along and floating along, and everything's cool. So, you know, don't break what isn't fixed. Don't fix what isn't broke. Jeez, I'm telling you, I'm having a bad day at this. Maybe I should like just stop. Ooh, finally, I got one that fits together. Yeah, he's just been coasting. So I took him to the vet to see what's going on. First of all, I'm like, little Mr. Man is geriatric and he needs to get his, blood work done to see if anything's going on. And guess what? I'm technically wrong. He is not geriatric yet. He's 9.5, and I totally lost track. I thought he was much older than that. I thought he was probably 11 plus. So, and he's always had an issue with his weight. It's one of the reasons why we were taking the walks. His weight is exactly, precisely the same as it was the last time he was at the vet. So the doctor is still like, yo, you need to, I mean, my doctor doesn't quite talk like that, but, that she's like, yeah, you need to try to have him lose weight, which I've heard that and ignored that before. It's not really that I'm ignoring it, it's that that actually fits. I was like, no, wait, does it? No, it fits exactly. This is the problem. It fits perfectly, but it's wrong. I don't understand what's going on with the lighting here, because maybe it's time of day. Anyway, so he's doing really, really good, and he does not actually need to have anything done at all, which is strange. I mean, well, okay, spoiler alert, that's not quite completely accurate. It's not that he doesn't need anything done. It's just that he doesn't need anything done right now. What his vet has suggested is that he get dental work done, which is massively stressful to me, because I had a cat that went in for dental work and never came back, and it was terrible and horrible, and I hated it. And obviously there was a big shock. It was actually after that cat died was when I got Perry, who we found somebody that was trying to get rid of kittens quick, or they're going to do nefarious things to the kittens so that they would not have to cope with them anymore. Not cool at all. So that's how we got Perry, right after the cat before had died of a dental, as a result of a dental procedure. Although he had issues, he maybe would have died anyway. Anyway, let me tell you all these depressing, horrible things. That's what you're watching the videos for, right? Yeah. But Poppy is doing extremely well again, except that he's lonely. I give up. I need to look at the picture and see what the heck I'm doing on this thing. Okay, so which one is it? Oh, I think it's that one. Oh, that's a bird. Okay. That is a bird, and I think it goes here. There we go. That's a bird. Who would have thunk? Also the bird. See, sometimes you have to look at the picture because that is not, I mean, a hat you would think would go up here. And who would think there would be a bird? And also, this goes somewhere, I think like that. Now that I'm focusing on the puzzle instead of, which I don't even know if you can see. Oh, it's lined up. Instead of actually talking about what I was going to be talking about, which is what Poppy is doing. But yeah, that was spur of the moment, getting him checked out, because I really, really do not want him to become diabetic. I really don't want myself to become diabetic either. I am not good with needles. So it just would not be cool if he became diabetic and I had to give him shots every day. I was prepared in the end to do it with Pansy because she was so sick and she was so close to the end, and it would have been a very short while. See, this does not make sense to me. Now it's kind of making sense, but I wouldn't have come up with that combination like ever. So then this would go, I assume, like that. There. See, it's sort of coming together. But the big thing with Poppy is, and I think I said this, she wants to have in 6 months, when he is turning 10, at that point, then they would recommend that he could get his panel for his to check for diabetes, cancer, and also kidney disease, which I very much don't think he has, because he doesn't have the water insanity that the other cats had. They would, like, I had when I had two cats that were sick. I had a water fountain. I actually had two water fountains going at all times for them. They were drinking constantly, and Poppy is not, which makes him think that. Okay, where the heck? Oh, there. Makes him think that he doesn't have it. He also doesn't have any, like, he isn't yowly, which is a sign of hypothyroidism. I mean, me not being a doctor in any way, shape, or form, looking at what's going on with the cat, I'd say he's doing really well. but you never know. So I'm hoping that his testing, when he has it, will come back good. But he is lonely. So, and how I know this is because he's like really come out of his shell with me. And he hangs out with me a lot more than he did. He was like all over all the other cats. Like very annoying. He would basically want to lick them all the time and be with them and everything else. There, I got it done. So my vet more or less has come just shy of prescribing getting Poppy a companion cat and having another cat here. She said that he probably could use a friend, even though he's gotten really used to being like the one in the house, just because he likes other cats so much. So next summer he'll have his operation. It's good because it's, you know, pricey. It's, I don't know. I think I'm losing my mind because I'm sort of like, oh well, that's it. It's less than 2,000. Okay. You know, I mean, what? Who in their right mind is just like, what? Okay, less than 2,000 for a cat? Oh my goodness, that's like no big deal. What? Anyway, so that's the thing. He'll have his surgery next summer, and I'm going to keep very actively looking to see if I can get an older cat. I don't want a kitten. No. I for a companion for him in the 10 to 12, 13, 14. Yeah, probably 10 to 12 year range for him, so that it's, you know, a cat that is not going to be so much older that they might have physical issues with being with another cat, but you know, they're not so young to drive me crazy. Because I had no idea he was that young. I thought he was much older. But he's doing good. Sorry he's not on camera. I'm really surprised. I don't know if you've seen the videos I put up. I guess he's like giving me my space, or maybe these are too small for him, but he loves puzzles and he loves to rip them apart. So if I have a puzzle like sitting out that's half done, he will come over first of all and sit right in the middle of it and push everything around, but also he will literally he doesn't do the biscuit kneading thing. I mean, I maybe once or twice a year I've seen him do it. It's just not his thing, but he will do that and rip a puzzle up like this and tear the pieces up. Like I said, I'm sure I have it. I know it's on Instagram. If I catch him doing it, I'll put it up as a short. But he's doing okay. And I know this was a wicked softball, but really, the last couple of videos I put out were intense, and I've got a couple more I think that are going to be intense. Because generally talking about avoidant personality disorder can be intense. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.